Please make some noise for Mr. Jimmy Smith.
Thank you so much. Let's get it started at the strawweight division, 115 pounds. Miles McDonald versus Dan O'Connor. First to the scale, fighting out of Springfield, Missouri. Please welcome Miles McDonald. Record of 1-1 as a pro. He stands 5'7". $115.3 for Miles McDonald. And please welcome his opponent, fighting out of St. Charles, Missouri, Dan O'Connor. Record of 5-4 as a pro, 1 knockout, 4 submissions. $115.3 for Dan O'Connor.
Okay, guys, you're professional. Bring it in, hands up.
They'll kick off our show. Let's give it up for Miles McDonald versus Dan O'Connor, ladies and gentlemen.
Flex it out, guys. All right, guys. Good luck tomorrow. Thank you, everybody.
Moving up to the lightweight division, 155 pounds, Hugh Pulley versus Eric Irvin. First to the scale, fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri. Please welcome Hugh Pulley. Record of 4-2 as a pro, all 4 of his wins by knockout. $155.6 for Hugh Pulley. And his opponent, fighting out of Farmington, Missouri. Please welcome Eric Irvin. Professional record of 9-3, 2 knockouts, 4 submissions. $155.2 for Eric Irvin. Let's give it up for the lightweights, Hugh Pulley versus Eric Irvin, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, guys, face the cameras. Hands up, boys. All right, guys. Good luck tomorrow night.
Moving on to the welterweight division, 170 pounds, Kyle Kurtz versus Adam Sella. First to the scale, fighting out of Jackson, Missouri. Please welcome Kyle Kurtz. Undefeated in his young career, 3-0. All of his wins, finishes, 2 knockouts, 1 submission. He stands 5'11". $171 even for Kyle Kurtz. And his opponent, Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, please welcome Adam Sella. Professional record of 6-3. All of his wins are finishes. 3 knockouts, 3 submissions. He stands 6'3". $170.3 for Adam Sella.
Guys, come on in. Hands up. You guys know the routine.
Let's give it up for the welterweights, Kyle Kurtz versus Adam Sella, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, guys. Face the cameras, guys. Face the cameras. Hands up. Watch it out, boys. All right. Good luck to both of you guys tomorrow. Good luck. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Moving back down the scale to the lightweight division, 155 pounds, Chris Heatherly versus Garrett Gross. First to the scale, fighting out of Cahokia, Illinois. Please welcome Chris Heatherly. Record of 8-3 as a pro, 1 knockout, 4 submissions. $160 even for Chris Heatherly. And please welcome his opponent, fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Garrett Gross. Record of 6-3 as a pro, 5 knockouts, 1 submission. He stands 5'9". $155.2 for Garrett Gross. Our 4th fight of the night, let's give it up for him. Chris Heatherly versus Garrett Gross.
Okay, face the cameras, guys. Face the cameras. Same thing. Hands up. All right, guys. Good luck to both of you guys tomorrow.
Moving on to the welterweight division, 170 pounds. It's Justin Guthrie versus Stephen Mann. First to the scale, fighting out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Please welcome Justin Guthrie. A record of 17-8, 5 knockouts, 6 submissions in those 17 wins. $170.3 for Justin Guthrie. And his opponent, fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, please welcome Stephen Mann. A record of 10-1 as a pro, 2 knockouts, 8 submissions. 169.8 for Stephen Mann.
Thanks for coming in, you guys. Hands up.
Let's give it up for the welterweights. It's going to be Justin Guthrie versus Stephen Mann.
Guys, face the camera, guys. All right, guys, good luck to both of you guys tomorrow.
Now moving down to the featherweight division, 145 pounds, Sean Wilson versus Justin Lawrence. First to the scale, fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska. Please welcome Sean Wilson. Very experienced at 34-25, 10 knockouts, 23 submissions. He stands 5'8". $145.8 for Sean Wilson. And his opponent, fighting out of San Diego, California, please welcome Justin Lawrence. Record of 7-2, 2 knockouts, 1 submission as a pro. $145.7 for Justin Lawrence. It's a great division in Bellator, the featherweights. Let's give it up for him. Sean Wilson versus Justin Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen.
Face the cameras, guys. Face the cameras, guys. All right, guys. Good luck tomorrow. Coach, good luck.
Next up, a catchweight, 166 pounds, Matt Helm versus Rashard Lovelace. First to the scale, fighting out of St. Charles, Missouri. Please welcome Matt Helm. Both fighters making their pro debut. $164.8 for Matt Helm. And please welcome his opponent, fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Rashard Lovelace. $160.6 for Rashard Lovelace. Two pro debuters looking to make an impression in Bellator. Matt Helm versus Rashard Lovelace. Give it up for him.
All right, guys, face the camera. Face the camera. Flex it out, boys. All right, guys, great job. Good luck tomorrow.
Moving up to the middleweight division, 185 pounds, Enrique Wilson versus Kane Royer. First to the scale, fighting out of St. Robert, Missouri. Please welcome Enrique Wilson. Enrique Watson, I'm gonna strangle my card guy. $186.2 for Enrique Watson. $185.8, he makes it without the underwear. Get up for Enrique Watson. That's heavy underwear, is that just me? 0.4 pounds underwear, get it up for him. And please welcome his opponent, fighting out of Carrollton, Illinois, Kane Royer. Record of 1-1 as a pro, 1 win by submission. $184.6 for Kane Royer.
Come on, guys. Let's take a quick picture. Hands up.
Let's give it up for the middleweights, Enrique Watson versus Kane Royer.
Face in front, guys. Face in front. All right, guys. Good luck tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow, both of you guys.
And our final preliminary fight of the night at bantamweight, 135 pounds, Garrett Mueller versus A.J. Cisco. First to the scale, fighting out of Jefferson City, Missouri. Please welcome Garrett Mueller. $135.6 for Garrett Mueller. And please welcome his opponent, fighting out of St. Charles, Missouri, A.J. Cisco. $135.5 for A.J. Cisco. Our final preliminary bout at 135, Garrett Mueller versus AJ Cisco.
Face the cameras, guys. Hands up. Face the cameras, guys. All right, guys. Good luck tomorrow. Good luck to you guys.
Moving on to the televised portion of our show. Of course, check us out on Spike. We start out in the lightweight division, 155. Derek Campos versus Michael Chandler. First to scale, fighting out of Lubbock, Texas. Please welcome Derek Campos. A record of 15-4, 4 knockouts, 5 submissions in those 15 wins. He stands 5'9". $152.5 for Derek Campos. Derek, we've seen some great performances out of you in Bellator, but under the biggest lights, against the biggest name you fought in Bellator, will that bring the best out of you tomorrow night?
Absolutely. I'm just looking to go out there and put on my game plan and get the W.
And please welcome his opponent, fighting out of High Ridge, Missouri, Michael Chandler. Outstanding record of 12-3, 5 knockouts, 5 submissions. He stands 5'8". He is the former Bellator lightweight champion. $155.6 for Michael Chandler. Michael, last time we were here in St. Louis, actually at a Cardinals game, we were talking about Derek Campos. The words you used, tough, resilient, aggressive. How do you plan to beat that tomorrow night?
Yeah, I like the way he fights. We're going to put on a good show. He's a tough competitor. But there's no way he's beat me here in St. Louis. In front of this crowd, where I was born and raised, I'm excited to do it. Let's do it.
Native son in a very tough fight, Derek Campos versus Michael Chandler. Give it up for him.
Guys, face the cameras. Hands up. All right, good luck to both of you guys tomorrow night. Good luck.
Moving on to the featherweight division, 145 pounds, Henry Corrales versus Daniel Straus. First to the scale, fighting out of La Mirada, California. Please welcome Henry Corrales. Undefeated at 12-0, 4 knockouts, 6 submissions. In those 12 wins, he stands 5'8". $144.9 for Henry Corrales. Henry, you're undefeated, 12-0. You know how to win, but the biggest name in your career in front of you tomorrow night, what would a win over the former champ mean to you, man?
It'll mean the world to me. I know what I'm about, and I just can't wait to show it to all the fans.
And please welcome his opponent, fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Daniel Straus. The former Bellator featherweight world champion sports a record of 22-6, 4 knockouts, 5 submissions in those 22 wins. 144.4 for Daniel Straus. Daniel, you have a big name in MMA, in Bellator. That means there's always somebody trying to take it. You're facing a young, hungry, undefeated fighter tomorrow night. How do you welcome him to Bellator?
You know, same way I welcome everybody else. Hands on him. You know, respect the guy, but it's fight time.
This is going to be a great one at 145. Henry Corrales versus Daniel Straus, ladies and gentlemen.
Face the camera, guys. Face the camera. Let's go. Hold it down, boys. All right, guys. Good luck tomorrow. Good luck, guys. Good luck, guys.
Moving up to the heavyweight division, 265 pounds. It's time for the big boys. Dan Charles versus Bobby Lashley. First to the scale, fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona. Please welcome Dan Charles. A record of 9-2, 5 knockouts, 2 submissions. He stands 6'2". .228 on the dot for Dan Charles. Dan, the only way I can describe your attitude yesterday was ecstatic. You were excited about this opportunity, can't wait to get in there. What does that mean for your opponent, Bobby Lashley, tomorrow night?
I'm gonna give him hell, so tune in. I guarantee we're gonna steal the show.
Now let's welcome his opponent, fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Bobby Lashley. Record of 12-2 as a pro, 3 knockouts, 6 submissions. He stands 6'3". .239 for Bobby Lashley. You heard what your opponent had to say. He says this fight is going to steal the show. Do you agree?
I hope so. You know, coming out here in St. Louis, I love being out here and I love to fight. So I think Dan's going to be a great opponent. So we're going to go out there and swing away and have a good time.
You heard it. The heavyweights they are going to throw tomorrow night. They promised to steal the show. Let's give it up for him. 265, Dan Charles versus Bobby Lashley, ladies and gentlemen.
This is for TV. Close it down. All right, guys. Good luck tomorrow night. Good luck tomorrow night. Good luck, Coach.
Moving on to the featherweight world championship, 5 rounds at 145 pounds. The challenger, Daniel Weichel versus the champion, Patricio Pitbull. First to the scale, fighting out of Frankfurt, Germany. Please welcome Daniel Weichel. a record of 35-8, 5 knockouts, 21 submissions. He stands 5'10". $144.5 for Daniel Weichel. Daniel, I've been calling your fights for a lot of years. This is the toughest opponent of your career on the biggest stage of your career. What are your emotions right now looking at this fight tomorrow night?
Jimmy, all I have to say is this. Started from the bottom, now we're here. And everything else I'll show you guys tomorrow.
And please welcome his opponent all the way from Natal, Brazil, Patricio Pitbull. He is the featherweight world champion, 145 pounds. Defended his title in his last fight in Bellator against Daniel Straus. A record of 23-2 as a pro, 8 knockouts, 9 submissions. $145.6 for Patricio Pitbull. He's got to make exactly 145 for a championship fight. $145.2 has .2 to go. Patricio, you heard what Daniel Weichel had to say. He's worked a long time to get this opportunity to fight the champ. How do you plan to greet him at the top at 145?
I am the best pound for pound in the world. Just watch tomorrow, okay?
You heard it for the 145-pound featherweight Bellator World Championship, the challenger, Daniel Weichel versus the champion, Patricio Pitbull.
Face the cameras, boys. Hands up, hands up. All right, guys, good luck tomorrow. Good luck, good luck. Good luck.
Of course, our main event tomorrow night in the heavyweight division. This fight spilling over with bad blood. Check it out.
In one word, could you describe Ken Shamrock?
Coward.
This guy doesn't belong in the ring with me. He does not belong in the ring with me.
And I really want to just beat his mother ass.
Last man that said that, I broke his leg. You think submissions don't work? Well, you're gonna find out they do. And you're gonna scream like a little when it happens.
Listen here, shit, right? Ain't nothing you can do that's gonna faze me. You ain't never fought a like me, believe that. You ain't never fought a like me.
Your record speaks for itself.
Let's bring him to the stage now for our main event in the heavyweight division. Ken Shamrock versus Kimbo Slice. First to the scale, fighting out of Reno, Nevada, a living legend in MMA, Ken Shamrock. A record of 28-15-2, 2 knockouts, 23 submissions. He stands 6'1". $204.4 for Ken Shamrock. Ken, you've been in this game longer than anyone. You've made a living out of making fights personal. Is this the most personal fight of your career?
Absolutely. This one here means more to me than any of them. And you know what? Friday night, man, I'm going to put an end to this guy.
And please welcome his opponent, fighting out of Palm Springs, Florida, Kimbo Slice. A record of 4-2 as a pro, 2 wins by knockout, 1 by submission. He stands 6'2". .232 on the dot for Kimbo Slice. I can't see that, but Kimbo, I gotta ask, all the talking's over, you've said everything you need to say. How's it gonna feel to finally get in the cage with Ken Shamrock tomorrow night?
I'll let you know when that first blow get exchanged.
Waiting to see it, our main event, 265 pounds, the heavyweights, Ken Shamrock versus Kimbo Slice. Do not miss it.
Face the camera, guys. Let's face the camera, please. Face the camera, guys. Face the camera. Face the camera, boys. All right. All right, guys. That's a wrap. Good luck. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Good luck, Kimbo.
It is going to be on tomorrow night, St. Louis. We cannot wait to see you there. Thank you very much.
Tomorrow, 2 of the biggest names in MMA.
I was born to fight. Let's do this.
Kimbo wants to brawl, I will destroy him.
Finally meet live and free on Spike.
This is the must-see card of the year.
Featuring featherweight world champion Patricio Pitbull, battling submission ace Daniel Weichel.
He tapped.
And the heavyweight showdown when Lashley meets Charles, plus former champ Michael Chandler.
Wow.
Enough talk. It's time to fight.
Bellator MMA, Kimbo versus Shamrock, presented by Miller Lite, tomorrow at 9 on Spike.